An address to Shakespeare. Immortal William Shakespeare, there's none can you excel. You have drawn out your characters remarkably well, which is delightful for to see enacted upon the stage. For instance, the lovesick Romeo, or Othello in a rage. His writings are a treasure which the world cannot repay. He was the greatest poet of the past or the present day, also the greatest dramatist, and is worthy of the name. I'm afraid the world shall never look upon his like again. His tragedy of Hamlet is moral and sublime, and for purity of language nothing can be more fine. For instance, to hear the fair Ophelia making her moan at her father's grave, sad and alone. In his beautiful play, As You Like It, one passage is very fine. Just for instance, in the Forest of Arden, the language is sublime, where Orlando speaks of his Rosalind most lovely and divine. And no other poet, I'm sure, has written anything more fine. His language is spoken in the church and by the advocate at the bar, here and there and everywhere throughout the world afar. His writings abound with gospel truths, moral and sublime, and I'm sure, in my opinion, they are surpassingly fine. In his beautiful tragedy of Othello, one passage is very fine. Just, for instance, where Cassio loses his lieutenancy by drinking too much wine, and in grief he exclaims, "Oh, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains." In his great tragedy of Richard III, one passage is very fine, where the Duchess of York invokes the aid of the divine for to protect her innocent babes from the murderer's uplifted hand and smite him powerless and save her babes. I'm sure it's really grand. Immortal Bard of Avon, your writings are divine and will live in the memories of your admirers until the end of time. Your plays are read in family circles with wonder and delight while seated around the fireside on a cold winter's night.